Ever wondered how to change your car's oil by yourself? Today, you'll learn exactly how to do it. Changing your car's oil is a straightforward task that's crucial for maintaining your car's health. To get started, you'll need a few key tools: a new oil filter, fresh oil, an oil filter wrench, a socket set, an oil catch pan, and either car ramps or jacks. Don't worry if you don't have these on hand, most can be found at your local auto parts store. With these tools ready, you are set to start the process. First, you need to prepare your car. To kick things off, make sure you park your car on a flat surface. This is to ensure your vehicle is stable while you're working. Once you've settled on a spot, engage the parking brake for an added layer of security. Now, it's time to raise your car. For this, you can use car ramps or jacks, whichever you have available or are most comfortable with. Remember, safety first, so ensure that the car is stable before you start working underneath it. Here's a little trick of the trade. Run your car for a few minutes before you start. This warms up the oil, making it thinner and easier to drain. But be careful, you don't want the oil too hot, just warm enough to flow easily. And there you have it. Your car is now ready for its oil change. With your car prepared, you're ready to move on to the next step. Now, it's time to get rid of that old oil. To do this, you'll need to get under your car. So grab your trusty flashlight and let's get started. You're looking for something called the oil pan. It's a metal container located at the bottom of your car's engine. It's typically rectangular or square in shape, but the exact design can vary based on your car's make and model. Now that you've located the oil pan, it's time to use your socket set. You see, the oil pan has a drain plug, which is a small nut or bolt. You'll need to unscrew this to let that old oil out. But remember, patience is key here. Unscrew it slowly to control the flow of oil and avoid any potential mess. As you're doing this, position your catch pan underneath the oil drain plug. This will collect the old oil as it pours out. And here's a crucial bit of advice. Be extremely careful to avoid any hot parts of the car. The last thing you need is a surprise burn. Also, avoid direct contact with the used oil. It can contain harmful chemicals that can irritate your skin or even cause more serious health issues. So it's always a good idea to wear gloves and eye protection, just to be on the safe side. Once the oil has drained completely, you can proceed to the next step. Next up, replacing the old oil filter. The oil filter is typically located towards the bottom of the engine, but the exact location can vary from vehicle to vehicle. It's usually cylindrical in shape and could be white, blue, or black. If you're having trouble finding it, your vehicle's manual should be able to guide you. Once you've located the filter, you'll need an oil filter wrench to unscrew it. Be careful while removing it, as it can be a bit messy with residual oil. Now, before you install your new filter, there's a crucial step to follow. Take your new oil and lightly lubricate the rubber seal or gasket on the top of your new filter. This ensures a good seal and makes future removal easier. After that, you can screw your new filter into place. Remember, hand tight is just right. There's no need to use the wrench to tighten it. With your new oil filter in place, you're almost done. Finally, it's time to fill up with fresh, clean oil. Start by locating the oil filler hole. It's typically on top of the engine and marked with an oil can symbol. Unscrew the cap and place it somewhere safe. Now take your new oil and pour it carefully into the hole. Using a funnel can make this process easier and less messy. As you pour, pause every so often to check the oil level with the dipstick. You don't want to overfill. The dipstick has 2 marks, and you want the oil level to be between them, not above the top mark. Once you've added the correct amount, screw the oil filler cap back on securely. Give everything a final check to make sure there are no leaks. And there you have it. You've just changed your car's oil. Remember to properly dispose of the old oil and filter at a recycling facility.